everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're back at the Disneyland Resort to celebrate and honor Latin Hispanic Heritage Month at both Disneyland and Disney California Adventure Park. We're going to enjoy some new exclusive foods that have released here at the parks to see if any of them should make it to your list of must-try items, and see what new exclusive entertainment is currently available for this special time of year. It's all in this video and more, so stay tuned.
But before we get started with today's video, guys, we're on the road to 20,000 subscribers here on the channel. So if you guys do enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed, and tap that notification bell to be notified when we do drop a new video. So let's get started.
If you are going to be coming to celebrate the Latin Hispanic Heritage Month, make sure you start off here at Buena Vista Street by picking up your official guide map, as this is going to tell you all the food offerings that are available throughout the resort. They're going to tell you about any special show offerings or places to buy some merchandise. So they have it in the English version and as well as Spanish if you are bringing some loved ones with you.
And here on Buena Vista Street, you can find some really cool finds inside of the Five and Dime. So let's go see what new merchandise they have. Inside of Five and Dime, we have a few different items that Nicole wanted me to point out. So we have the new Coco coasters, which look very nice and fun. I could definitely see us having those in our house. As well as for $34.99, we have these new, I believe they're called Jarrito drink sets. So hopefully I said that right. But they actually look magnificent in person. So they are kind of like glazed. They look really nice. The colors pop very well. So if you're interested in something like this, it will run $34.99. Something really fun that is actually on display here inside of Disney California Adventure Park is this Coco puzzle. Now, we'll make our way further inside of Disney California Adventure Park and we'll show you the actual backdrop, but they have one for sale here inside of Five and Dime for $19.99. And for $64.99, we have an amazing button-down t-shirt. Now, this is something I would absolutely get. Sometimes Disney has certain thicker fabrics, and in my opinion, the shirts I love wearing, especially right now during the summertime, are these specific shirts. They're a little bit thinner, a little bit more breathable, and they just feel nice and cool. And the pattern pretty much runs throughout the front and back. I love these colorful shirts. They look absolutely fantastic. And for $19.99, we have this really cool plastic, I wouldn't say tumbler, but I don't know if this is considered a tumbler, this cup. So it's really fun. It has the entire Coco kind of display that we've been seeing here at the parks. Looks very nice. Now, I know there's a specific name for these actual cards. I keep spacing on it, but if you want something like this, it's available inside of Five and Dime as well. And for $59.99, we have this really nice looking sweatshirt. Now, this does feel kind of more of a premium material, which is really nice. However, I did notice that a lot of these sweatshirts have the embroidery problem right here on the edges. So just be careful if this is something that you're trying to pick up. But this is something that I know Nicole really wants. And for $34.99, we have this really cool looking side bag. Definitely feels much more premium than a lot of the other bags that we've seen here at the parks. We also have Dante on the little clip. It has a few zippers. It is kind of like a leather material. However, I'm not too sure if it's actual leather. And then on the back, it has these blue kind of more durable straps. And a fan favorite ears are these Pan Dulce ears, which look absolutely fantastic. These are definitely a must. I still need to pick Nicole up these, but these will run $34.99. And of course, if you're coming during this time of year, there is plenty of Halloween time merchandise as well inside of all these stores here at Disney California Adventure Park. There's also the Three Caballeros Dooney and Burke side bag purse, which looks fantastic. And right next to there, we have the actual big tote. So I know Nicole would probably freak out if she saw these. They look absolutely incredible. Now, we just got outside of Five and Dime. It looks like they did have plenty of Coco merchandise. I know Nicole really wanted me to show all of that stuff. So it was pretty cool to see everything. Now, I think still one of my favorite things is the Coco puzzle. I definitely think that's something that I would personally pick up, take back home, just because it is a piece of the park. Like I said, we'll make our way over to Pixar Pier and kind of show you that exact puzzle backdrop. But right now we're next to the Headless Horseman, but our mobile order is currently ready inside of Hollywood Studios. So let's go pick up our food.
Okay guys, we are here in Hollywoodland. At Award Winners, we picked up the Torta de Milanesa. In this torta, it's going to be beef Milanesa with grilled ham and panela cheese, lettuce, tomato, pickle, onions, jalapeno and avocado spread on a telera roll served with a cutie or french fries. So Let's cut this bad boy open. This pretty much seems like the torta cubano that we got the other day over in Rancho de Zocalo, just different breading, but it pretty much sounds the same. So let's see if it's
7 minutes till showtime. 7 minutes.
So let's see if it's any better. Ooh, that looks so good. All right, let's get our first bite in. Oh my God. I'm gonna go with, it's the same exact sandwich that's over at Rancho de Zocalo, except the bread is different because this is a telera, I think is what it's called. So it's much softer, more fluffier. This one does have chunks of jalapenos included in there. I just got one that's quite spicy. So I would say this one probably packs more kick because of the jalapeno, but the flavors are fantastic on this. It just kind of like melts in your mouth. And that cheese is fantastic. It seems like they grilled it. So overall, this is again gonna get a rating of 5 out of 5.
We also got Raylani a little kids meal. How's the kids meal, Raylani? Thumbs up.
That's good. Guys, that meal was fantastic. Henry and I were both saying for the price point that it has, the both of us ate it and we are actually extremely full. I like this one better because it did come with a fries option. I don't know, maybe the other day the lady just wasn't feeling it. We didn't get too many like tortilla chips, but that was like a very filling meal. I cannot talk. There was a good amount of tomatillo salsa in that torta and I just can't rave about it enough. It was a 10 out of 10. Like, make sure you try it out while it's here for the season.
So we just finished up here inside of Hollywood Studios. We're actually gonna make our way all the way to Paradise Gardens Park where Paradise Garden Grill is at, just because there is a new Coco show that has kicked off. So hopefully we can catch it. I believe the show times, the first one's at 12. I'll put more in the description box below so if you guys wanna see like all of the show times. But it has been kind of like slow just because of the heat. So some days they don't necessarily do it. Like today it's already like 90 some degrees, but apparently it is happening. So keep that in mind. If the showtime actually doesn't show up on the app, that's because of that. So keep that in mind. So let's make our way over there.
Plaza de la Familia area. Just keep in mind, listen to the speakers throughout the whole resort. They will announce when the Coco show will be happening and about what time, so that way you can better prepare when to start making your way over here. So we're about maybe 5 minutes out and hopefully we have an amazing show.
And keep in mind, in this area, it looks like they tape it off to like pretty much where you can actually stand. So again, I think dead center is like right there and it kind of curves around, and this is going to be like the space that they're actually going to be doing the parade at. But now it's time to watch it. So we just got news. Unfortunately, the Coco show is closed. It's not happening today. Now it is due to the weather. And we were thinking like, should we just hold off and try to see if we can get the next one? But we realized it's only gonna go up in temperature. So unfortunately, it's not happening today. We'll definitely have to catch it at some point, which I'm really bummed out just because those shows are fantastic. They are so much fun. So hopefully in the near future we can catch it, maybe after this heat wave goes away here in Southern California. But now it's time to make our way into Plaza de la Familia and show you guys some other fun and exciting things to do.
All right guys, so there is a kids craft station. You can pick an alebrije, so you can either get Pepita or you can get Dante. You do have to stop with a cast member and ask for a bowl of crayons because they have been melting. So when we're done, we do have to return them back to them. But yeah, these are awesome spirit guides. Raylani chose Pepita and I guess I'll color Dante. All right guys, there is a special corner back here of the Tree of Life or Árbol de la Vida, where you get to write your loved ones that have passed on and moved to the other side. You can write their name or just a little memory or just a little message for them. As sad as it is, it feels like our list keeps growing each year, but it's very special to us to always include them and remember their memories and traditions and carry it on. So it's something that we participate in every year, brings a smile to my face, and just to see the amount of cards and people's names fused together, just creating those memories together are just so special. So if you have a chance this season, make sure you stop on over here and write your loved ones' names.
Now I did want to talk about that being such a special thing to do each and every year. I recently lost my grandfather between now and like the last time we did this. So it really means a lot to me to be able to kind of like keep his memory alive and just have something like this at Disney. So again, I just want to say thank you so much to Disney for doing this each and every year. I truly appreciate it. It means a lot to us and our family, and I know it probably means a lot to others. So if you guys are coming anytime soon, now between when this is actually gone, we highly recommend doing this area and doing the memory wall, as it can be so special for you and your loved ones. And also in this back area, you can actually meet Miguel from Coco. So we're gonna jump in line and meet him today.
Thank you.
Miguel! Hi, Miguel. Big hug. Big hug.
Oh, she's trying to dance.
There we go.
Do you want to dance? Do it. Hey, hold his hand.
Yeah.
Thank you for the dance. Oh, it's so cute.
Bye, Miguel. Raylani just did an outfit change.
Yeah.
Much better, probably.
Yeah, so we just got done getting to see Miguel from Coco. It's such an awesome experience. He was very sweet with Raylani and giving him a hug. I think Raylani was excited she got to touch the guitar, but if you have little ones, make sure you come on over and meet a character over here.
Raylani has her little camera that we got from her on Amazon, which is actually in our influencer link down below.
Yes.
But she is loving this and she's having a good time. How many pictures do you think you've taken, Raylani? Well,
Oh,
there it
there's
is.
another one. One of my absolute must-dos if you're coming for Latin Hispanic Heritage Month is coming to the Paradise Garden stage and hearing the musicians play their beautiful music. We usually get a mix of like mariachi music. There are some like salsa cumbia artists. It's just fantastic, especially if you're having a nice drink on one of these hot days. Just to kind of vibe and chill with the music is amazing. So make sure you stop on by, take my recommendation, you won't regret it.
Now it's time to pick up one of our favorite treats from Paradise Garden Grill. Just be careful.
From Paradise Garden Grill, we got the returning Coco cake. So this is gonna be a vanilla cake with food coloring that makes it so vibrant. It also has like a churro filling inside, so let's take our first bite.
Raylani's gonna do the justice and honors for us with the first bite.
That was a big bite. Now my turn. So good, chilled, flavorful, sweet, not overly sweet. It's perfect. Make sure you try this out. This is like our 4th year getting this. Fantastic.
And Raylani's doing the honors of trying the chocolate for us.
Look at Daddy.
What do you think? Good.
Ooh, double thumbs up.
And keep in mind, this area right next to Paradise Garden Grill, it has a ton of seating. So if there is no seating over in here or in like that back area, come to this area right next to Paradise Garden Grill, as there's some seating and it's in the shade. Bye, Miguel.
We just got done watching some amazing performances by a mariachi group here. Raylani was dancing her little heart out. I absolutely love to get to spend that time with her and show her a little bit of our culture. It's really fun that Disney provides that platform for everybody. So I'm just so happy. As you can see, it was just a great little time spent. A nice little break from the parks, but we're gonna do some more searching on what we can do to celebrate here.
Right outside of Paradise Garden Grill, there is a little stand that actually does sell some of the Coco sippers and cups. So if you are interested in that, they do have them there. I know we got one last year and it was fantastic looking, the Sugar Skull. So if you want something like that, be sure to check out this booth. All right, we just got Raylani a little fun Slurpee. It's really hot outside, so hopefully that helps. What is it, sadness and who?
Sadness and envy. It's watermelon and blue raspberry. Try it out.
Okay, see how it tastes. Good? Now we're just making our way through Pixar Pier. There's nothing really in this area that's kind of celebrating the Latin Spanish Heritage Month. So we're gonna make our way a little bit further. There is one thing that I do wanna show you guys though, that we pointed out earlier in the video, and it's on this side of the park. But we found this little cart outside of Incredicoaster that does have a few different offerings for the season. And it looks like we have a red beef tamale and a garlic cream cheese bread. So if you're into those, make sure you check this out. And like I told you guys in the beginning, that puzzle that we showed inside of the actual store is also here on actual display right across from the Incredicoaster ride. So again, taking a little piece of home with that puzzle would definitely be a fun idea. Just came into a store called Knick Knacks right off the Pixar Pier, and it looks like for $34.99 we have a Miguel guitar, which does light up when you click the button and actually sing some songs, which is really fun. And then right below We also have a Coco cookbook, and this will run $27.99. I think this is something I'm definitely gonna have to pick up Nicole. It looks really fun.
Now, something I did want to point out, if you are going to be attending Oogie Boogie Bash now until the rest of October 31st, you can meet one of two of your favorite Latin Hispanic villains, I guess if you want to call them. So the first one is going to be Ernesto de la Cruz. He could be found over by the Hyperion Theater, close to Avengers Campus. He has a really great queue. He is a candy trail, so we always hit him up once or twice when we do Oogie Boogie Bash. Another great opportunity would be over here in the Grizzly Peak area. You can meet Bruno, which technically I don't see him as a villain. He's very, very sweet whenever we have met him, so just make sure you stop on by and meet those two characters.
Just made our way back to Buena Vista Street to Clarabelle's to pick something fun up.
So from Clarabelle's, we're going to be trying the watermelon habanero hard float. In this float, it's going to be Honest Abe watermelon habanero cider with watermelon sorbet, fresh watermelon slice, tamarindo sauce, and chili lime seasoning. So, ooh, the habanero scared me. Let's take our first sip. Cheers. Oh my goodness, what the heck? Oh boy, this is definitely interesting. I don't know quite how to explain it. I'm definitely getting that like cider taste. Maybe once I mix the sorbet, it'll get a little sweeter, and I'm starting to feel the heat now. It's a little smoky. Oh, it just feels like a rock, so that's interesting. All right, my sorbet is literally a hard rock. Here we go. That didn't change anything. It's quite interesting. I don't know if I'm 100% a fan of this, but I'm definitely gonna finish this off because it's quite refreshing. Okay, the more that Henry and I are trying this out, we're saying that I think what makes this like a bit odd is the cider aftertaste, as well as that burning sensation from the habanero. The sorbet flavor and like the watermelon and tamarindo and stuff, all that is fantastic. I think maybe if they went like with a seltzer, it might have been better, but I would probably rate this like right in the middle. It's not horrible, but it's not my favorite thing.
Raylani's also taking a picture of our drink. Oh my gosh.
We're just wrapping it up here in Disney California Adventure Park. We are now on our way to Disneyland to continue showing you the last couple things you can do for Spanish Latin Heritage Month.
Just arrived inside of Disneyland, and it is like a ghost town here. It's probably the weather for sure.
It's probably too high. I think since it's a Friday, people are gonna come for Friday night when it's much, much cooler.
Makes sense. So this is just crazy to see, like no one.
Okay guys, we just popped into Frontierland and we wanted to point out some awesome offerings that are over here. So you do have the Rancho del Zócalo restaurant that has amazing food opportunities. We actually just did a review on some food items here the other day and it was fantastic. And the meals are actually pretty big to where you can share a meal with your family. So make sure you check out Rancho del Zócalo if you've never had it. As well as in this back area here, there is the character meet and greet where you can meet Mirabel. You can now meet Isabela and Luisa. You just have to check the schedule on when they will be coming out. So make sure you're using your Disneyland app to see when you can meet the character you're looking for, as well as Miguel. And this is not like a puppeteer version like we had over in DCA. This would be an actual character that's dressed as Miguel as mariachi. So if you haven't, make sure you come and check them out. And lastly, over here in this area where you can meet the characters, you can also celebrate Dia de los Muertos. They have a beautiful ofrenda with lots of food, lots of papel picado, beautiful flowers, just a nice little offering table so that you can understand the culture and the reasoning behind the ofrenda. So if you've never taken a look at it, make sure you stop on by and take a moment to just soak it all in. It's actually even more beautiful at night as they have it lit up. So if you've never come to this area or been here during that time, make sure you stop on by.
All right, everyone, so we're gonna call that video here. If you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed, and tap that notification bell to be notified when we do drop a new video. And like we always say, may you always have magical adventure. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.